Hey guys, SpucyQ here, and I am back with another Minecraft Redstone video. Today what I have for you is a daylight sensor button. Whenever you toggle the mode of this daylight sensor right here, it will send out a pulse through that repeater and into whatever you would like. So as you saw there, this thing actually works through any shift of the day. It's only activated by the changing of the state of this daylight sensor. So this was an idea created by Zuma, a pretty well-known YouTuber. I'm sure you guys have heard of him, and Cube Hamster. Zuma came up with the idea, and he had Cube Hamster implement it with Redstone. So I just recently saw the video that Azuma released on this, and he made a comment kind of sending it out to the community to try and compact the design, because the original design that Cube Hamster came up with was, I believe, 4 by 17, and this thing is actually only 3 by 12 as a pulsing, as a button. But as you can see right here, if you just lop off this portion, this is just a dual-edge monostable circuit, so that is what makes it into a pulse. If you look right there on that block, it can actually behave as a lever too, and it's a significantly smaller build. So without further ado, I'm going to show you guys how to build it. Alright, so to start things off, you're going to figure out obviously where you're going to build it. This is the necessary area, 3 by 12, and it is too high unless you would like that initial daylight sensor to be raised up an extra block, then it will be 3 high. Marked out here in granite, I believe. I'm not too familiar with my 1.8 stone, but marked out here in the red is the area it would take to make a lever sort of functionality, and marked out with the gray is the extra area it will take to make that dual edge monostable. So here are all the things you need. This build is really cheap, so I'm just going to grab them out of the chest here. Oops. There we go. The snowballs are actually for putting in hoppers, etc. What you're going to need, I prefer snowballs because they're really cheap and you don't need to use as many items, but you need 2 stacks of items and a quarter of a stack, and then just 2 extra items. So if you're using stone or cobblestone or something, it'd be 2 stacks of 64, a stack of 16, and then just 2 items. So to start things off here, just place down a hopper right in the middle, just like that. Alright, and then next to that, in the next row here, you're going to place down a block here and a daylight sensor here. Now, as I said, to make that 3 high, if you want, you can place this sensor up here. If not, you can actually just place it right there and it'll work just the same. So, but I'm going to build it with the toggle sensor raised up just like that. Okay? So, next thing you do is place a comparator there and 2 comparators out of the sensor here and the block here, both of them on subtract mode. Next, just place a dust right there and a block on top of it. Alright, after that you're going to make a square just like this out of blocks, and you're going to throw down 2 torches right there, redstone here with redstone in the middle, 2 repeaters, both on 1 tick, a torch in the middle here, 2 redstone, and then 2 torches and a redstone dust. And that right there is your lever functionality. So if you take a look at that dust there, when you toggle this, it changes to on, toggle it back, it changes to off. And this works at all times of the day. Basically what this does is it takes and compares the output level of this daylight sensor to this one, and this is just an XOR gate right here. So then, to make it into a button, what you're going to have to do is place a block here with redstone dust on top of it, a torch on either side, and then 2 droppers right here with hoppers feeding into them. And then you need your last 2 comparators right here, a block on the outside one, and a redstone dust in the middle just like that. And then from there you can take out your redstone output any way you would like. Alright, so last but not least, we actually have to go in and place all of these items into the various hoppers and droppers. So the two single items go in here, one each, to make the monostable, and then over here you need to place your 2 1/4 stacks, and that makes this thing completely functional. So if you'll see here, you click on it, and there we go. So in case you didn't see towards the beginning of the video, I had it actually at a time of day shift so that it would actually reverse this redstone, but I'll show you what I mean here real quick. Set so at night, wrong, there we go, missing a 0. You'll see it switches, but there's no pulse that goes through here, and then if you set it here, you'll wait just a second. It doesn't matter which state this is on. That sends a pulse, but then the time of day shift will turn off both of these torches, and there is no pulse and no shift in this state. So there you have it. That is the daylight sensor button tutorial. If you guys have any questions, leave a comment. Please leave a like if you enjoyed it, and subscribe for more Minecraft Redstone and other videos. See ya!